I came for a little weekend walk and just was thinking about stuff, including how there's a trend in the tabletop role-playing game industry to, in order to sell and justify like $60 price points for books, most game design companies and studios actually fill the books with unnecessary mechanics. And I think this is noticeable in some games. They're not going to name. I don't think it's worth it. There are a few recent ones that I think really did subvert that expectation, managing to put out books in a way that the core game is playable with just a very simple set of rules, and then the rest of it is like auxiliary content, like be it more player options, more weapons, more actually settings or story beats or whatever. And I think Daggerheart does this really well because they could have easily designed an overly complex system, more mechanics, more side rules, more complexity, but no. Actually, the core book is mainly then, after a certain point, weapon choices, a lot of campaign frames, right? Campaign frames is that. It's additional content that you can use in your games, but doesn't necessarily need to be used in order to play the game. And that kind of justifies the price point of the book without filling it with unnecessary mechanics, which I've seen in other books that kind of disappoint me. Games with like a super narrative premise that suddenly, oof, this rule is so unnecessary, but just to make more pages or write more pages, it ends up getting into the final version of the book. And yeah, actually, Hope and Fear, that's coming out in August. I have access to the PDF already because I pre-ordered. You see that it's the same thing. Lots of campaign frames, a lot of weapons, a lot of class choices, no more convoluted mechanics or anything. And I think that campaign frames kind of do that by altering the mechanics a little bit without actually forcing you to use it to play the game well or making it part of the core experience. It's just my 2 cents about Daggerheart. Anyway, go buy Daggerheart, play Daggerheart. It's cool. I like it.